I was a kid with a wandering mind and an appetite for adventure. But having grown up in an economically less fortunate family, I didn't have expensive cameras. Around 1985, we received a free 35mm promotional camera from a Time magazine subscription. My cameras were mostly point and shoot and certainly nothing expensive. But a couple years later, I picked up a Nikon FE, and I fell in love with it. One question I'm often asked, why choose Nikon over other cameras? Indeed, that's a fair question. And after years of owning a variety of film and digital cameras, and now having a more economically stable platform, I decided to commit to digital fully and purchase a camera with exceptional low light capability and fantastic image quality. But where to start? What camera brand? Looking back, I chose Nikon partially because of their reputation, but mostly the love I had for that Nikon FE, a camera that felt more like an extension of myself than anything else. The FE was built like a tank. It was like no other camera that I'd ever owned. That camera set the stage. It was now the benchmark by which all other cameras would be measured. Not only had I experienced Nikon's staunch reputation firsthand, but in the 1980s, Nikon dominated the market with its reputation for quality, especially quality glass. Nikon was the choice camera of professional photographers. Its name was synonymous with innovation and technology. Other brands just seemed less professional. They paled in comparison. Not only was Nikon the best camera, but they had the best glass. At least that's the way I remember it. The quality of Nikon's glass was certainly a big factor. I knew that camera bodies would come and go, but glass tends to hang around for decades. On that note, I think it's fair to center your choice around glass as opposed to making your choice centered around a camera. And don't get me wrong, the camera's capabilities are also important. But when it comes down to it, we all make choices for various reasons, and I don't often know why we choose one over the other. But when reflecting back on this decision years ago, I clearly understand why I made the choice I did, right or wrong. Some things just get in our minds. One could argue that I had no choice at all, that my destiny with Nikon was preordained. But with everything that I know now about cameras and manufacturers, would I still choose Nikon? Well, yes, I'd do it again. However, if you're having a tough time deciding, ask yourself this question. What do I intend to do with the camera that I purchase? Studio photography? Landscape photography? Maybe street photography? What capabilities does the camera need to have for your type of photography? And whatever that camera turns out to be, that's the brand you need. If you're interested in choosing the best camera for landscape photography, watch this video right here. See you on the trail.